This is just going to be an overview of my custom lizard cage I made for my Chinese water dragons. I'll start out just kind of showing you everything, and leave a comment if you have any questions or would like to know more about how I went about building this. So, this is my reptile. It takes a while to get going because when I bought it, it was broken. I had to take it apart and fix it, but my lizards seem to like it, so I try to make it work as best as possible. Right now I'm about to turn this light on. It's a 100-watt nighttime light. I also have the 150-watt light for basking in the daytime, and 65 or 80-watt night light. I have an extra one because they often burn out. That's a UVB fluorescent tube for the lizards to get their calcium so they don't get metabolic bone disease. This right here is one of my lizards. His name's Stubby. Sometimes he's a little afraid, but he's pretty cool. I call him Stubby because his tail was broken. It's not at its full length. And then my other lizard's name is Izzy. And when I got him, he had a tail that was like probably this long. But his tail also got injured and caught in a branch, and it was bleeding, so I had to perform a, amputation to get it healthy again. This right here is so the lizards don't jump into the glass and try to escape, because oftentimes they'll try to jump through thinking they can, and it'll end up ruining their noses and they'll start to wear off. This is plexiglass. A lot of the stuff in here I bought from the pet store, and the other stuff I got from Home Depot. That's a live plant. It's the only plant I have that's live. Could probably use some water. This came from the pet store, this piece right here. I got this root and this root here out of the local forest. This is to check the humidity and temperature. I usually feed them crickets. This is the supplements I give my crickets. I find that if you give them potatoes, that it'll, keep the crickets alive for a longer time. Also, some of these products work good for crickets. This is like a vegetable mix. Mealworms, calcium, feeding dish. And that's about it for the cage. I have these doorknobs here. Metallic hinges, a pretty nice screen. I cut it out. Everything has been polyacrylic, so it's very hard. And I assembled these doors. There was a lot of work that was put into this, so my cage is actually on wheels too, so I can roll it around. That's why I have handles. Sometimes I'll move it over here and get behind there because I have one of those timing things where you can change it from day to night time at certain times of the day, so I have to do that quite a bit. But yeah, that's my update. It seems like my lizards like the cage a lot, and that was my goal, because when I bought them I thought I could keep them in a really small thing, because the lizards are really small, but they get bigger like it seems every day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If it helps you out, let me know, and please subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna try to do more videos as my lizards get bigger. And that's about it. Well, I guess I could show you this part too. It's basically used for weeds, primarily to kill the weeds. You put chemicals in it, but I just decided to put water in it because it sprays really nice, so you can adjust it. This cost me about $10. And I always have a jug of water handy with distilled water, because if you don't use distilled water, stuff like this will start to corrode and you'll run into a lot of problems. So I just found it to be most beneficial. And also, before in the video when I was showing you the UVB tube, it just went off because it's on a timer, like I was saying, and it's now what time I have it go off. So I kind of like that feature. Even though the timing strips are expensive at the pet store, you can find them at other places like Lowe's or Home Depot for much cheaper. And right here it says that it's at a comfortable level for nighttime, so